Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bum Podcast. And Bum mean blatant ultimate message. And today on Bum Podcast, like I said, welcome to Bum Podcast. And Bum Podcast mean the bum part mean a blatant ultimate message. But today on Bum Podcast, it's about remember your history so you don't repeat it or fuck it up. And I mean that. Don't repeat the bad shit and don't mess up the good shit. So that's why the podcast that y'all need to watch is Drink Champs. You need to watch the Joe Buttons. You need to watch O5Os. You need to watch all the $1 million worth of game. You need to watch all them podcasts because they show you the mistakes that they either made or other people had made because they didn't know the knowledge. But now we got the knowledge at our hand. Like we been knew the knowledge. Like we was taught to know the knowledge. We was taught to know it. We had to read encyclopedias, this and that. Now it's right there for a lot of the youth and older people because the youth is real more smarter than the older people. So it don't even be by age, it be by whoever mind capacity is the strongest. It's really who's the oldest. But it's right there at our hands. And we don't remember or want to remember what the mistakes that was made. It's like Dream Champs. They always show y'all the people that said, okay, we got our first deals. But then we learned the business. So nobody else should be getting got if you watch these type of things. They would show you how to do it. And then I hate when a lot of people say, oh, they was from the street. And so if you wasn't a punk in the street, how you letting somebody punk you? Why? Because you wasn't really knowledgeable? If you was on the street, you had to be knowledgeable, right? Because I was never in the street, so I don't know, but I'm just saying. If you ain't never get punked there, how you get punked in a place where it's squares? If they ain't from where you from, and they didn't get off the porch before you got off the porch, how are they punking you? Because you're intellectual? So y'all be thinking tough is, oh, I did a lot of stupid shit. Okay, you did stupid shit. You didn't do nothing intellectually to get off the porch. You didn't get off the porch and cut all them yards on the whole block and made $100 real quick in 2 hours. You didn't know how to manage from your own block by just cutting grass, taking out garbage trashes, and all that. You could have made probably $200 every day. Every day, cause you do your block, you do the next block, you can make $500 a week as an 8-year-old. So you didn't do that. So when y'all be saying, "Oh, I did this, I did that," y'all niggas didn't know nothing about business. Because if y'all really did, why would y'all say, "Oh, I did"? Nigga, our parents told us not to settle for not less. And this is a lot of the older people that they parents told them, cause they didn't even settle for less. Once our grandparents and them got out of like all that shit, them niggas really put stuff in their own hands. They wasn't letting nobody else dictate what they was gonna do, never ever again. But people forgot that way because they forgot. See, sometimes even when I remember certain people used to say integration and like integration fucks people up a little bit. Like I agree with it, but I don't agree. But it fucked the people that don't remember what it was. So everybody's still supposed to be together. So integration is good. But separation made them niggas just elevate more and say, okay, Thurgood Marshall, I'm gonna be the best lawyer. So when niggas was, oh, the first black, No, you had Thurgood. You had, okay, we got Thomas Harris, but Shirley Chisholm ran back then. Jesse Jackson. Okay, we got Obama, but Jesse ran. Jesse had ran. You had a lot of people. You had W.E. Du Bois. Them niggas was like presidents without having to be presidents under the system. But they still ran a whole curriculum. You had Marcus Garvey. So when people talk and say this and that and that and that, all they saying is gibberish like you just think I just said. Because you saying, what is this and this and that and that. And what I'm saying is, I'm saying all the shit, excuses. Should be no excuses. It's like my Spanish teacher used to tell me. No excuse ain't no excuse. It's no excuses. You know your history, you don't fall in that hole. If you know, okay, it's the hole right there. Everybody fall in that hole. So you go around there. Or you jump over it. You don't make an excuse and say, oh, they bringing me down. They bringing me down. Nigga, people that's in, like, not even urban. People that live off the land is the strongest people. People that live off the land is the strongest people. So, them people that be making excuses, I feel they probably had a silver spoon they were like. Because they making excuses that is like, okay, we never had no time to make excuses. Nigga, you was hungry, you better make them noodles, get some rice, get some toast that shit up, and then make a deluxe. Wasn't no excuses for nothing. Like, even think about it. Think about, even when they say, oh, the fathers was, the people say that the fathers wasn't there, this and that. The mothers did what the fuck they had to do still. Wasn't no fucking excuses. They didn't say, nigga, they made you a man. You just decided to do the bullshit. But they did everything they still had to do. Didn't complain or none of that. And if they did, they cried in their rooms by themselves. They didn't show you. They didn't show you. And even the man that was there didn't show the sons to be weak. Didn't tell them, oh, we got it bad, this and that. Like niggas still be saying black and white shit now. Nigga ain't no, man, it was a time where it was a sign where they said you couldn't eat there. And them niggas still were going there. Now niggas able to go somewhere and be like, they not gonna let us. They treating us bad. Motherfucker, you treating yourself bad because you don't know the language or the motherfucking knowledge of the shit. That they giving it to you. These people they said was illiterate and had their own businesses. A lot of people always say, oh, the older people was illiterate, didn't have education. Yeah, they had education. They had education of life. Nigga, you know where I learned how to read? I learned how to read in Sunday school. Fuck regular school. That's why I was good in regular school. It wasn't because of the school taught me. Sunday school taught me. The church, my community. My church family taught me how to read, articulate, and all that. That's where I learned it from. So that's all I got to say today on both podcasts. The Blatant Ultimate Message.